Dave, I know you're an established swordsmith and you sharpen a lot of really long blades, so you do a lot of sharpening. And you primarily use these 72-inch belt sanders that we refer to as grinders here in the forge. Well, for the people at home that aren't going to go out and buy a $2,500 piece of equipment to sharpen their kitchen knives, what can they do, and what do we have on our shelves that we've also seen our smiths use?
You'll often see the smiths come over and grab the whetstones, and whetstones are basically hard stones. They're fairly porous. You want to keep them wet when you're using them. And one like this is something you can pick up at a hardware store or knife shop. It's got a coarse side and a fine side.
Okay.
And you just want to work that blade. You don't want to push. You don't want to grind on it. You just want to work that towards the edge at a pretty acute angle, 15, 20 degrees, and just work the very front edge. And once you've got a bit of an edge on that blade, go over to this finer side and start, just cleaning it up. So you'll just want to work that until it's nice and clean.
What else do we have on this shelf that's available to our smiths to work in the sharpness of their edge?
Well, the stones come in various grits, but you can use these diamond rods, which are great. They do the same thing, but again, on a much finer level. So you want to start out with a blade that's close to being sharp already, and then work it on one of these rods.
Another thing that we see on the forge floor here are the bladesmiths taking their blades and running them down their leg, across their boot, across an apron, or grabbing one of these leather stropes off of the shelf. What does stroping a blade do for them?
You're doing the exact same thing, but you're using that leather. Sometimes with a compound, you can see people rubbed a compound into this, basically a buffing compound. And you're doing the same thing. You're knocking out that little flap. And getting down to a nice clean edge. And this will actually help polish that edge.
Thanks a lot, Dave. I appreciate everything. Don't hurt yourself here in the forge. I know you're having a good time. Thank you so much.
I'll talk to you later.
I know I need to make a move.
I got a big concern right here with Jason. He does not have a glove on.
I'm more concerned about my blade than I am burning myself.
He's gonna burn his hand.
Oh, no.
And he just burned the heck out of his hand.